here with Steve Hafner after the 4-2 win in the Floodlit Cup, the PDL Cup here at Priestfield. Steve, firstly, a really cracking game of football. Very entertaining fixture, especially first half, but is it as entertaining for a coach?
No, not really. I mean, the first half was, it was one of them sort of occasions where the lads, it takes a lot out of them with regards to like the occasion, the stadium, you know, the lights, the pitch, the boards, everything. And not only physically, but mentally. And that mental side also drains you as a player. So I think for both teams, it sort of took it out of them a little bit, and you sort of need that sort of first 45 minutes to get your way and feel your way into the game. But I still feel like we was the better team in the first half, and we could have, I mean, I said to the lads, you know, at half time, we could have possibly been 2 or 3 up within the first 5 minutes if we'd have taken our chances, and then, you know, the game could have been anything. But yeah, I think just, the first half was very entertaining for the neutral. Yeah, for a coach, it's one of them where you want a little bit more control and a little bit more stability within the game. But yeah, the second half definitely gave us that.
That said, once the tempo came down a little bit, once we got the 2-goal advantage at 4-2, the boys then, the game management was excellent and restricted Cambridge to very few opportunities that almost to restrict the tempo and restrict them getting us on the break.
Yeah, absolutely. We said at half time, we just wanted to gain that control within the game. We see some spaces in the first half, and I think sometimes you give a message to the lads and they sort of feel it, they want to try and execute it, but sometimes they just need to be calm in the moment. And although we wanted to potentially, you know, switch play, we could have done it with 2 or 3 passes. So got them in at half time, settled them down, and then I think like we controlled the game second half. And as you say, like they possibly had 2. We just asked Benji, so they had possibly 2 chances in the second half. So yeah, I think the lads managed the game really well. They'd be proud of themselves because obviously, like I say, it's a big occasion for all of them really. But some lads, it'd be the first time ever playing at Priestfield. So again, as I said, like a massive like occasion for them, and I think the boys done really well. So pleased.
How difficult was it for you to say to them, "This is another game"? It's a nice occasion for you, but how difficult was it to psychologically prepare them as you would for another game, despite being under the lights here at Priestfield?
I think where they had the coach of the game, and again, I think the first 45 minutes then we sort of suffered slightly. I think it comes with playing the games and experience, and you know, we just said it in the change room then that you know, the more they do it, you know, the easier it becomes, and then, you know, hopefully it becomes sort of not second nature, because again, you know, they're still on their journey all the way through, but it comes a lot easier. But like I say, for me, I think we actually had that within the first 5 to 10 minutes. I actually felt quite comfortable. And not just because we scored, I just felt like we was okay in the game. But obviously a few sort of goals went against us, and I think like the lads sort of showed for a good half an hour that it affected them. I think then the last 10 minutes of the first half, we then come back into our own slightly, gained a little bit of control, and then we could actually, you know, penetrate them that way and go through the thirds. And then we just carried on second half. So yeah, like, listen, it's a massive learning curve, excuse me, for myself, for the lads. And I've got to thank the club for obviously letting me do this as well, Joe, Brian. So I appreciate it so much, and I've absolutely loved it. So it's been great.
Yeah, that really nice mix. You had obviously the under-17 competition, but you had a couple of second-year apprentices. You had some schoolboys as well. Yeah. And all of those lads, regardless of whether they played here or not, it's a fantastic occasion for them and a really good result. Yeah,
do you know what? I think, you know, we travel away to coach and whatnot. Again, you know, the lads see each other, and some play out with the 18s every now and again. But they're such a good group, and they really get on, and that's such a good thing. I mean, a winning team is always a team that gets on. So yeah, the 16s, 17s, 18s, everyone played their part today, and it is like you say, the younger lads that did play, even the lads coming on as well. You couldn't tell they were the younger lads. You know, they really held their own, really done well. So again, really proud of the lads out there.
And just finally, that pretty much all but guarantees our qualification into the next round of the competition. We do have another group game, which comes up in a few weeks' time. I guess 2 good results. Yeah. But you think go and win the group, go and win all 3 games.
100%. Yeah. Listen, like it's a good habit, isn't it? Winning. So I think like all the time we can keep winning, and like I say, top the group. You know, it breeds confidence within the lads, and again, it's another occasion for them to experience it again. So yeah, any exposure to a game like this, and it's great learning for everyone, and great learning for the players. So.
And just finally, sorry, you've got Joe Dunn alongside you, of course, in the dugout. Joe's managed at first team level. Yeah. Bit of a cult hero at Gills when he was a player. Yeah. As a coach, what's it like to have someone like Joe Dunn behind you who you can turn to and ask for advice? Maybe he sees things before you do. How good is that for you?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant to have Joe, and Joe's has sort of like respected what he's done so much, in the sense of, like, you know, he's let me lead it, and, you know, he's been there, and like you say, gave me some great advice, and I can't thank him enough. And like you say, his knowledge of the game, and, you know, how he sees things, and, you know, how we can bounce off each other, and it's been brilliant. And you know, Joe's a great guy, and, you know, I can learn so much off of Joe. So again, like I say, having this opportunity to be in the dugout with Joe is brilliant, and just massive learning for myself. So again, I really appreciate, you know, Joe, the club, and everything for giving me the opportunity. So I absolutely loved it.
Well, have a great job tonight. Well done to the lads, and on to the next one.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.